we were able to get the ball out wide, and Lloyd was doing a good job on the flank, and of course Grell had his opportunities too. But it's so much fun to see when our offense is clicking, and even while I'm involved in the game, just as a spectator in the back, it really is fun to watch. And for us to have an end product tonight instead of dealing with the frustration that we've had in the past, makes it all the sweeter. So yeah, 3 points is a great feling, and like I said before, losing it just does not count.
After the final whistle, you threw a gift into the stands there.
Oh man, I was so excited. Obviously, being up 3-1, we felt good, and we felt like we probably could get one more, and then they got a corner kick and no goal. I'm sure in the back of some people's minds we're thinking, oh man, is this going to happen again? But the guys did a great job. I mean, Sasha took the initiative to just kill the game, and sometimes that sort of gamesmanship is necessary to win. And so I'm glad that he was able to put his ankles on the line there and continue to get free kicks and corner kicks. And I mean, it's just intelligent on his play. So he did overall great game, but offensively we were solid.
You guys, did that first half kind of feel like a microcosm of the way the season?
I'll tell you, the first 4 minutes felt that way, but after we had scored, we were taking the game to them, and it felt like we were going to break through, like we were going to break that seal. And yeah, we were frustrated that it was 1-0 at half, but you could see the guys in the locker room. There was just a good energy, there was a good vibe that we were going to break through. And as soon as we got that in the second half, I knew that it wasn't the only goal we were going to score. And we need to get back to that like last year where we're at home and we were scoring 3-4 goals at a time. And if we can do that and shore some things up defensively, we're capable of going on a roll.
How do you get things clicking with those front four that you touched on earlier? How do you get them clicking again?
Yeah, when we get those front four going, we're tough to play against. I mean, when you look at just the last couple of years, how many goals Brad scored, and then a player of Sasha's quality, and then to have Grella and Lloyd on the outside, cutting in, going back out, providing good service. I don't think there's too many defenses that are thinking, oh, this is going to be a walk in the park. But it's been frustrating in the beginning of the season, and the first couple of games at home, we just weren't able to break that seal, but we were able to do that tonight, similar to the Houston game. And when that happens, then we're capable of making it a multi-goal affair and not just a one-goal game.
If I can ask you this question, after you score goals, the South Ward sings Twist and Shout, but they started singing that before you equalized.
So they knew. I mean, there was a good energy in the stadium today. Let's call it Metro Day or History Day or remembering our tradition, whatever it was, but it was fun to go out there with all these different jerseys, and I think the fans really liked that, so it sort of set the tone for the game, and you could even feel it. Even though we went down early on, they were still singing, and that was important for us because that lets us know that they have our back. And for the rest of the half, we continued to put them under, and it was one-way traffic from there on out. I don't really think Orlando had a good chance after that, but then the second half started, and Orlando wanted to give us a little pressure. They brought the game to us, and it was a little dicey at the beginning, but once we scored that first goal, I knew just the way it felt, reminiscent of last year, it wasn't just going to be one goal. We were going to get multiple goals, and it's great to get Brad on the score sheet because now we expect that he's just going to score 28 goals this season.
What's it like? As we talked about on Friday, you passed Kevin Hartman for that record, and he was there to present.
That was special. That was really cool. A surprise. I didn't know that Kevin was going to be here, and we'd even texted a little bit, and he didn't mention anything. So, I mean, the award's right there. I didn't realize this thing was going to be so heavy when he handed it to me. I almost dropped it. I mean, I'll tell you what, this is heavier than both my kids combined. But it's an honor. I've said it time and time again, and I sound like a broken record, but this is how I feel. If I'm being totally honest and transparent, I'm grateful for this organization, how they've given me a chance, how they continue to stick with me, the support I get from my teammates, from the supporters, from the organization, from the coaches. It's been phenomenal. And more than anything, the best part about today is that we won. To be able to get those 3 points and sort of change the vibe, now we just look forward to Friday.
You don't want to harp on you touched on not being able to play at this level. What was it in the first few weeks of the season? Was it just bad luck? Maybe like a little bit of sharpness?
It was a combination of things. That was the very difficult part. It was all these little things. It wasn't just, oh, we're not finishing or we're conceding goals, because we were creating chances, but it wasn't going in. We were playing solid except for 15 seconds. So from that standpoint, it's very difficult to diagnose. So from Monday, we had a leadership meeting, and we just said that we got to make plays. We have to be sharper. We have to have a mentality. We have to fight stronger, but it starts from the leaders. If we can't set that sort of environment in training on the pitch, we can't expect anyone else to do it. And you see those guys, Dax, the way he played today, the way he was committed defensively. You see Lloyd, you see Bradley, Sasha, those guys putting the ball in the back there. And yeah, I mean, it was tough defensively, but still Zoo was in there. He was very much in there, and he was trying to encourage guys and dictate plays. So it's a great game to build off of, and that's what I expect from us.